The United States has launched a surprise airstrike on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, marking its direct involvement in the Israel-Iran conflict. The UN Secretary General condemned the strike as a serious threat to international security.
미국이 이란의 핵시설 3곳을 전격 공습하면서 이스라엘과 이란 전쟁에 직접 개입했습니다. 유엔 사무총장은 이번 공격이 국제 안보에 대한 중대한 위협이라며 깊은 우려를 나타났습니다. Okay, so this happened over the weekend. I was following the news and it was like breaking news. U.S. did go ahead and sent their B-2 stealth bombers and dropped those bunker buster bombs that we talked all week last week about. And they struck 2 nuclear sites.
They actually struck 3 nuclear sites.
3. I meant to say 3.
Yes.
So tell us more.
Right, like you said, originally Trump seemed to be giving a 2-week deadline.
He did.
2주 정도의 시한을 제시했는데 in actuality, it was only about 2 days after he made those things, they launched what was called Midnight Hammer. That was the name of the operation. 작전명은 한밤중의 망치. So they did that and they dropped 14 bombs on 3 nuclear facilities. And like you said, these bunker buster bombs, this, I believe, is the first time they've been used in a conflict. They're quite strong and they go very far into the ground.
Right. So I heard that they first go deep into the ground and then they detonate. They explode.
Yes.
That's that technology is the only technology. U.S. is the only country that has that technology.
Right. And it goes through hard things. So regular bedrock, 일반 암반, 최대 200m까지. So it can go through 200 meters of bedrock and then reinforced concrete, which is stronger, 강화 콘크리트, it can go 60 meters deep.
Yeah, that's pretty. So I wonder, so right now the question is how much damage did they cause?
Yeah, there is some differing opinions, a lot of conflicting information. Of course, the Trump administration is saying completely destroyed, but Iran is saying, just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just slightly,
And
partially damaged.
Yeah, and they were like, by the way, we also moved some of those reactors.
Yeah, and specifically the uranium, they said that, we already moved it.
Yeah.
So we didn't lose it.
Right.
So we do not know right now who is telling the truth.
Sure.
Or if the truth maybe is somewhere in between those two opinions or facts that are being stated. But yes, there was at least some damage made to the facility.
But Cameron, I think the most important thing here is that now the U.S. is involved.
Yes.
I mean, they have clearly showed this, they made a big statement.
Right. Before, the U.S. was a little vague on how it was going to take this situation, whether it was going to get more involved.
Yeah.
Now the U.S. is in this.
Is in this.
Yeah.
So what are people saying about the situation? I feel that some people are like, this is what we need to do because we're dealing with nuclear weapons or the possibility of nuclear weapons. But then this also brings up a lot of issues.
Yeah. Many people are concerned about the expansion of this war, this war getting bigger.
Right.
네, 확전 우려하는 사람 많잖아요. So we will see the UN Secretary General in particular says that we need diplomacy here.
Yeah.
That we should not be taking these violent actions, these military actions.
And specifically, he condemned the strike as a serious threat to international security. That's what our headline says. So let's focus on this word condemn, C-O-N. And the spelling is surprising. It's C-O-N-D-E-M-N. But of course, you cannot hear that M.
Yeah.
or condemn. I mean, the N.
Yeah, you cannot hear
That's
the
right.
N.
That's right.
Just condemn, right?
It's condemn.
So this is closely related to the word criticize, but it is stronger.
Much stronger.
So there is kind of a moral implication with this. You know, the word condemn is something you might find in the Bible,
Absolutely.
for example.
That's right.
Yeah, so
I condemn you.
I condemn you.
Right.
That sort of thing. So this is criticizing, but it's almost like your actions are morally wrong.
So more 도덕적으로 나쁘다.
Yeah.
Right? So 뭐 비난하다 그 말은 맞지만 it is more than just criticizing. It is very strong.
Yes.
Very strong. 그래서 규탄하다 이런 뜻도 있더라고요. Right?
Yeah.
In Korean.
Not sure it's a word we say often in regular everyday conversation,
Right.
but that does seem to be a very close approximate to the word condemn.
Exactly. So basically, I think not only the Secretary General, but a lot of people are condemning this action. Okay. The United States has launched a surprise airstrike on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, marking its direct involvement in the Israel-Iran conflict. The UN Secretary General condemned the strike as a serious threat to international security.